Hey, welcome to Tech Talk. Today I'm going to show you really quick how to download and install Kali Linux 2023.3 using VirtualBox. It's really easy, works for Windows 10 and 11. So the first thing you need to know is that minimum system requirements is 2 gigabytes of RAM, 1 core CPU, 2 would be better, 20 gigabytes or more free hard drive space, a Kali Linux image, I'll show you where to get that, and you need to install VirtualBox and extensions. The link is in the description, so go ahead and check that out, and I'll show you how to install both of them. So go ahead and open up the link in whatever browser. It's in the description. So you have an option for virtual machine or installer images. We're going to use the installer image, so go ahead and click that. Then click 64-bit and click the image or the download arrow, and then it should start downloading for you. And once it's done, remember where it's at because we're going to need that shortly. So go ahead and open up VirtualBox once you have it installed. Select Expert Mode on the lower side there, and then let's go ahead and name it. I'm going to name mine just Kali Linux. Go figure, right? And then we need to find the ISO image. So click the arrow and click Other and navigate to your image where you saved it. And then we're going to leave it as Linux, and then we're going to change the Ubuntu to Debian 64-bit. Just find it in the list like I'm doing. It's hidden there a little bit. There we go. And now go ahead and select hardware, and um, I'm going to change this to around 4 gigs, but you can keep it at whatever you can afford to give, but keep it in the green. Now go ahead and select hardware disk, um, or sorry, hard drive, and then 20 gigabytes is a minimum, so I'm going to keep it there. And then go ahead and hit settings because we need to make one change. Select display in the left side, and then set this up to 128 megabytes. Enable 3D acceleration if you have it, and then click OK, and then start. Now the VirtualBox will start loading in a second here. I'm going to show you. Go ahead and hit enter when you get to here. If you want to change the size of the view, you can either hit the right control and F, or you can click view and then vote full screen at the very top. And those are the ways. So you can go in and out. Select English here unless you have a different language. Go ahead and select your language, and then select your location and your keyboard type that you're looking to do. And then this is going to take a bit to load, but as I was saying, the right control and F is what brings you, you can go to full scale, or you can come back out of full scale using the right side control and F. So go ahead and leave it as Kali. Go ahead and hit continue, and then continue again on domain. We don't need to have a domain in there. And then type your name, whatever you want to use in here. I'm going to just type Tech Talk, but I can't type worth the crap. And then you go ahead and hit continue, and then put your password in. You have to type it twice, and then hit continue, and then select your location. I'm going with Eastern, and then it'll go through a install process. Keep it at use entire disk and hit continue, and then leave this the same. Select your hard drive and hit continue, and then select all files in one partition and continue, and then finish partition and write changes to disk, hit continue, and then change it to yes and hit continue. And we're just about done already. So here is the point where you need to make a decision. So there's two options you can go here. You can do the XFCE, the default desktop environment. That's what I'm going to load here because I already have the GNOME installed, but I'm going to also show you the difference between the two so that way you can make a better choice as to what you want because the install is going to be the same. The only difference is you're going to uncheck one and select the one you want. So the GNOME is on the left-hand side, of course, I marked it. And you can see subtle differences. One on the left side, the GNOME looks more like an Apple OS X type environment. Nice little, it's a nice feel. I prefer that one myself. Um, the menus are slightly different, modified a little bit, but similar. So I'm going to show you here real quick what it looks like on the standard setting. Kind of the same, but it's up to you. So um, we'll go back to the install and select which one you want and go ahead and hit continue. But remember, you have to uncheck one and check the other one. So and then this install will start again. And then go ahead and hit yes, and then hit select your hard disk, and make sure you select the hard disk and hit continue. You need to do the grub bootloader. If you do not, it's not going to work. And then we're pretty much done. This is going to restart, and it's going to boot into the operating system. You shouldn't have to do anything. It might ask you to go into full screen again if you were already. So, so mine should be asking me to go into full screen, and I'll say switch. Yep, I'm going to click switch. You can, if you're not in full screen, you can do the right control F, and then we'll get to the point where we're going to use our login. So this is where you'll need your login credentials that you created during the install process. I'm going to type the Tech Talk and my wonderful password. And that's pretty much it, my friends. You've completely installed Kali Linux and you're ready to start practicing. If this helps you, please consider liking, subscribing, and share. Thanks for watching.